On the Healthline Nevis News and Reviews Roundup, brought to you courtesy of the Health Promotion Unit in association with Evelyn's Drugstore. Hello and welcome to another edition of On the Healthline News, Reviews and Updates. I'm Sheila James, your presenter. In this week's edition, sensitization sessions in relation to the implementation of new measures in health protocols and customer services as it relates to COVID-19. And internationally, Director Dr. Carissa F. Etienne of the Pan-American Health Organization, PAHO, speaks to the expansion services to cope with the mental health effects of COVID-19 pandemic. We'll have more on these stories after this short break.
My name is Kervin Wallace. I'm a track and field coach and the PE teacher at the George Levitt Primary School, encouraging you to stay safe, protect yourself from others. Wash your hands often with clean running water and soap.
Stay updated by following the Health Promotion Unit on Facebook and Instagram or contact us at 469-8010.
Welcome back. The Prime Minister, Dr. the Honourable Timothy Harris, in a recent statement to the Federation, announced the future plans on the inevitable reopening of the Federation's borders. Preparations for reopening continues on both islands. The Nevis Tourism Authority, in collaboration with the Ministry of Tourism and the Ministry of Health, hosted a series of sensitization sessions geared to all sectors in hospitality industry. The purpose of these sessions aims to prepare and bring about awareness on the health protocols and in customer service as it relates to COVID-19. Nevis conducted over a period of 3 weeks 2 sessions daily directed to the hospitality sectors. Devon Liebert of the Nevis Tourism Authority spoke to On the Healthline about the specifics of the sessions. We now join Mr. Liebert for more on this story.
We're all aware that the borders of St. Kitts and Nevis are closed at the moment, but there will come a time when the borders would be reopened, and we know that the Prime Minister has announced a period of sometime in October for the reopening of these borders. So it is important for us to know how to operate within the confines of COVID-19 and how we go about providing that best customer service, wearing a mask, wearing gloves, social distancing, etc. So that is basically why we're having this series of sensitization sessions. As I indicated, the sessions are geared towards the hospitality industry, and we would have sensitized persons who work within the hotel industry, taxi drivers, water taxi operators, different tours, different gift shops, etc. These are persons who we have sensitized so far. The sessions that we're currently having is geared towards those persons who work within the restaurant sector. And we do have quite a number of persons in the restaurant sector, and this is the third of a series of training for that particular sector. We can accommodate up to 100 persons for any particular training, and these training, all the trainings that we've done, we've been having them over the past 3 weeks. So we hope that persons within the hospitality industry would make themselves known. We have been quite good in terms of reaching those necessary persons, but if you're out there and you're within the hospitality sector and no one has contacted you, or you felt that you were not included, please reach out to one of us within the Ministry of Tourism or the Nevis Tourism Authority so that you can be part of the training. And
that was Mr. Devon Liebert from the Nevis Tourism Authority speaking about the specifics in relation to the implementation of new measures in the health protocols and customer service as it relates to COVID-19 and the sector's preparations. For further information about future training sessions in relation to preparations for the sector regarding COVID-19 protocols, please contact Nevis Tourism Authority on 469-1042 or the Ministry of Tourism on 469-5521, extension 6443. Internationally, countries must expand services to cope with the mental health effects of COVID-19 pandemic. We'll have more on this story after this short break.
Hello, my name is Mama and I have a very important message for you. Be safe, protect yourself and others, and remember to disinfect surfaces at home and at work.
Stay updated by following the Health Promotion Unit on Facebook and Instagram, or contact us at 469-8010.
Welcome back. Director Dr. Carissa F. Etienne of the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO, announced at a recent press briefing held in Washington, D.C. about an expansion of services to cope with mental health effects of COVID-19. We joined Director Dr. Carissa F. Etienne of PAHO for excerpts of this recent briefing.
The COVID-19 pandemic has caused a mental health crisis in our region at a scale that we've never seen before. It is, so to speak, a perfect storm in every country as we see growing needs and reduced resources to address them. It is urgent that mental health support is considered a critical component of the pandemic response. Doctors, nurses, and health workers are working longer hours than ever before. Many of them may be risking their own lives as hospitals struggle to maintain sufficient protective equipment, while others are being forced to make extraordinary choices as ventilators and hospital beds become in short supply. After months of operating in crisis mode, our health professionals are facing burnout, anxiety, and depression. Mental health and domestic violence services are essential services, and we must place emphasis on addressing the gaps that have been laid bare by the pandemic. Today, I ask countries to take the steps that are required to ensure that everyone can receive the care they need and deserve. First, countries must expand and invest in mental health services. We need governments to prioritize mental health as part of the response to the pandemic. And at the same time, countries must make investments to scale up services, to hire and train additional staff. One of the most effective and efficient ways to do this is to integrate mental health and psychosocial support within primary healthcare systems, so they're easily accessible to those who need them most.
And that was Dr. Etienne of PAHO at a recent briefing given in Washington. After the break, our feature. Join us after this short break for the developing story.
Step forward and wear your sneakers. It's Sneaker Day Masquerade Edition. On September 11th, 2020, get up and move. Wear your sneakers to work, take a picture, add hashtag SneakerDay2020, hashtag COVID-19, and post it to our Facebook page, Health Promotion Unit Nevis. Or rep your school competition for students to showcase their respective schools in creative ways while wearing sneakers. Post it to our Facebook page with the hashtags Rep Your School, hashtag COVID-19, along with your name and the school you are representing. It's Sneaker Day 2020 Masquerade Edition. Power through collective action.
Welcome back. On the Healthline have been following the work of health educators in the Health Promotion Unit. Miss Oceana O'Loughlin initiative with the Observer newspaper created a story competition to encourage creativity and imagination through writing. We now join Oceana O'Loughlin for this recap with the winner of the competition, Travencia Atherton.
The winner of the My Healthy Plate Kiddies Corner for the month of August is Miss Travencia Atherton. She completed all Kiddies Corner's activities. Her creative writing is very impressive. She wrote a total of 4 stories, and from what I was told, she has a great imagination. So the Kiddies Corner does not only encourage students to eat healthy, it also helps them to work on their creative writing and increases their knowledge when it comes to the subjects of science and social studies. For the month of September, the winner will receive the prize of $200 along with a My Healthy Plate placemat and a My Healthy Plate coloring book. I am looking forward to meet this month's winner as well as their parent or parents. Newspapers are available at all supermarkets and the Nevis Public Library for the cost of $2. You can also access the Kiddies Corner online at www.thesinkitsnevisobserver.com. Remember, fun plus learning results in the best educational experience.
We're here at the gazebo at the Artisans Village, and I've got with me Miss Trevencia Atherton, who's a winner of a competition that was issued sometime in June, July, August of this year. A collaboration with the Health Promotion Unit's My Healthy Plate and the Observer newspaper in Nevis. And I'm so happy to have Trevencia here today with us. And she's excited because she's going to be receiving something shortly. And she's going to read one of the 4 winning poets that she presented to the Observer newspaper. So when you're ready, Trevencia.
No. Yes. The funny velvet monkey, the clever funny velvet monkey, and the garden police. The velvet monkey always go into farmer's garden to eat out their vegetables and fruits. When I visit Auntie Pam every day, there are always monkeys in her yard, climbing up and down, looking for a full tree of fruit.
So, Trevencia, is there anything you want to say to the Observer newspaper in Nevis?
Thank you to the Observer newspaper.
And that was Oceana O'Loughlin, health educator at the Health Promotion Unit, with August winner Trevencia Atherton, in association with the Observer newspaper Nevis. And that concludes this week's edition of On the Healthline news, reviews and updates. Until the next time, thank you for watching. Goodbye. On the Healthline Nevis News and Reviews Roundup, brought to you courtesy of the Health Promotion Unit in association with Evelyn's Drugstore.